run-of-the-mill wideouts. And let me stop you before you say Gronk, who is a tight end and was only on the field for one of those 5 championship runs. Now, his near-perfect run with a Hall of Fame caliber receiver in Randy Moss actually proved fruitless in the championship department. So no, part of the lure of TB12 is his ability to turn adequate into A1 annually. And as Sal Powell reports, the best may be yet to come.
Rewind to 2007, the year Tom Brady turned 30. Randy Moss arrives, fits right in, and the Patriots' record-setting offense goes 16-0.
Brady fires it to the right, caught at the 20-15, 10-5, 65-yard bomb. Brady to Moss, the first time any NFL team has won all 16 regular season games.
It's 10 years later. Brady will turn 40 in August. Enter Brandon Cooks. And once again, the Patriots offense looks lethal if Cooks can learn to fit in. You like it here?
I love it here. And right now, in this phase of our program, we're out here just trying to learn each other, learn how to communicate, learn how to go out and execute, learn each other's names. We got new dudes here and there.
If you ask anyone in that receiver room, we love the competition. I think it brings out the best in us, and we got a good group of guys. We're real close, great room.
You see Tom Brady out there? No one else is out on the field. That's how you turn 40 and you get a chance to go back to the Super Bowl. You're the last guy on the field in practice in the month of June. Tom turns 40. What do you think allows him to be equipped to win a Super Bowl at age 40? Something that no one else has ever done.
I don't even want to say the S word right now, but I can tell you right now, the way he competes, the way he prepares himself, the way he takes care of his body, allows that man to go out and compete at such a high level at the age he is.
But to understand, like I said, how he take care of his body, from top to bottom, the sky's the limit.
Certainly an embarrassment of riches for New England coming into the season. Let's welcome in our NFL insider, Dan Graziano. And we're going to stay with the receiver theme for a minute. What's the latest on Jeremy Maclin, who was released by the Chiefs 8 days ago?
Yeah, Matt, Maclin visited the Buffalo Bills and the Baltimore Ravens this week. It's possible he could end up visiting Cleveland as well. We've heard of some interest there, but nothing's materialized yet. But lots to like for him in both Buffalo and Baltimore. We'll see where the money comes in, especially from the Ravens, who have serious cap issues they would have to figure out before adding someone like Jeremy Maclin on the kind of contract he probably wants. You look at, the quarterback difference. Obviously, maybe Flacco you'd rather have than Tyrod Taylor. Flacco, the more accomplished player. But if you're Jeremy Maclin and the money ends up being equal, you got to weigh a lot of things. The defensive backs you North, a little more physical, I think, than what you might face in the AFC East. Obviously, though, in the AFC East, you have the Patriots in your way of what you want to accomplish. So if it is Baltimore and Buffalo and all else is equal, it's a very interesting choice for Jeremy Maclin. We'll see if he makes it here in the next few days.
Yeah, Maclin seemingly took a hit when he went to the Chiefs, but before he had productive years in Philly. We'll see what the market is for him as we move into the offseason. Speaking of someone looking to get paid in the near future, we're talking about Kirk Cousins, who is under the franchise tag, and the Redskins have until July 15th to agree on a long-term deal. So why are those around the league keeping an eye on these negotiations with the Redskins?
It's a very important negotiation as it pertains to the top end of the quarterback market. If they do a deal before July 15th, everybody's going to want to know who caved. Did Washington cave and make Kirk Cousins the highest paid player in the league? Did Cousins cave and take less than high-end market value? Remember, if he does nothing, he gets $24 million fully guaranteed on the franchise tag this year and then gets to be a free agent next year because there's no way Washington could franchise him again at what would cost about $35 million. So if they do the deal before July 15th, the agents for guys like Derek Carr and Matthew Stafford, who are looking for extensions this offseason, Matt Ryan, who will be looking for an extension next offseason, everybody's going to want to know whether that deal moves the market upward or whether it's a deal that Cousins took just to get something done now and maybe he left some money on the table. And then you look at teams like San Francisco and Cleveland that need quarterbacks and are still going to need quarterbacks next year. They hope he gets to the market next March and becomes an unrestricted free agent.
Look, and Kirk Cousins is getting paid handsomely right now for that franchise tag, but I understand he wants a long-term deal wrapped up. We'll see what happens as we